Well, good morning, everyone at City Church. I hope your day has started well. I wonder what you've been up to in the lockdown. I've been having a Marvel marathon over the lockdown, trying to watch the Marvel superhero movies, starting with Iron Man right through to Endgame, and it's been really great fun, apart from Ant-Man, which I've got to say I fell asleep in. Anyway, I think my favourite movies are actually the Avenger ones, because that's where all the superheroes unite to confront a deadly enemy. They do it at great personal cost to themselves, some of them even losing their lives. But they do it because for them the mission is worth it. It is all about partnership. And partnership is a big theme in Paul's letter to the Philippians. He's writing to a church that he planted through preaching the gospel at great personal cost. It actually landed him in jail. You can read about that in Acts chapter 16. And listen to how he starts his letter. Verse 3, he says, "I thank my God every time I remember you. In all my prayers for all of you, I always pray with joy because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus." Paul is absolutely full of joy. Why? Well, verse 5, because of the Philippians' partnership in the gospel. The word used there in the original is koinonia, and it's a word used in the Greek-speaking world to speak about the partnership of marriage between two people, or of two people going into business together. It speaks about a deep sacrificial partnership for the pursuit of a shared aim. It was costly, it sometimes hurt, but it was worth it. That's how Paul viewed his relationship with his mission partners, the church in Philippi. They weren't simply friends or acquaintances, people he once knew. They were partners. And it's how we should view our relationship with our mission partners as well, with Redeemer Church in Dubai, CPC Fairfield, and Big City Church Kiev. And notice what that looked like for Paul. We see it gave him great joy. He loved them, and every time he thought of them, a huge smile broke out across his face. And it drove him to pray for them as well. Look at the intensity of his prayer in verse 4. "In all my prayers for all of you, I always pray with joy." All. Paul is constant and persistent in his prayer for his mission partners, and so should we be too. So, City Church regulars, let me invite you to our church Zoom prayer meeting this evening. It's taking place 6 to 7 o'clock, and you can log on to it by going to citychurchmanchester.org/prayer-meeting. And we're going to be joined by Scott Zeller from Redeemer Church Dubai and Andrew Holbrook from CPC Fairfield. Let's take this opportunity to have great joy in our partnership in the gospel with them. And let's follow Paul's lead in praying constantly and persistently with great joy, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in them will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. I look forward to being with you later at the 4:30 service, and really hope that you're able to join me at the prayer meeting too. See you soon.